wait till your baby daddy get out. I'm gonna ride him backwards with this same button on. Then I'm finna beat your ass in. I'm a mama, I'm gonna ride your baby daddy backwards with this same button. On God. We finna fight. Oh, you just said that, bitch. We don't got no weapons, bitch.
We don't have no weapons. That might be what she thought, but that was not the case when they unleashed hails of bullet on her shortly after.
It's a one-on-one. It's a one-on-one.
I still want to go put this.
Man, what you gonna see in your car for? This hoe trying to speed up in the car. Roll. Oh, Jesus.
Over 180 shots were fired at a Birmingham apartment complex, which was all captured on different Facebook Live videos.
Well, I can tell you that witnesses are telling me today that hundreds of shots were fired here last night, and what we're seeing out here in the daylight certainly corroborates that. Take a look at just this one car, a bullet hole here in the trunk, another at the top of the trunk, one through the window, and then one on this other side next to the gas tank. This is a small part of what they heard.
This left one person dead and another person seriously injured.
I don't know. They had more than one bullet. They had 200 bullets. No.
Oh, man, they all got those.
They can't take no ass with her, but she beat that ass though. Yeah.
Asia Poole and Jania Hendricks were not going to let either of them snatch the man of their dreams from each other, so they decided to fight it out. More like the winner takes the man home, but unfortunately this fight ended up becoming a free-for-all brawl, leading to their friends and siblings who were present during the fight shoot at each other, ending in one person dead and another injured.
Hey, break that shit up.
Who shot first? Who is to blame for this? Is this a case or self-defense or pure murder? Let's find out. Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories. This story takes us to Birmingham, Alabama. The 2023 crime rate in Birmingham, Alabama is 705, which is 2.9 times greater than the U.S. average. It was higher than in 99% U.S. cities. Statistically, you have a 1 in 59 chance of being a victim of a violent crime in Birmingham. Asia Alice Poole, age 21, was a beautiful young lady who had her life ahead of her.
Okay, well, that's you. But on the other hand, me? Oh, I'm gonna turn up.
Asia was fun, happy, and always nice to be around. Asia was a social media lover. She posts videos of her and people in her life.
Tell me what you want, girl, will you still be? Hey, walking.
Asia was in a relationship with her boyfriend, who they had a child together. Her child was her life. She loved everything about her. They were all very close.
Your pieces, we are just alike, and alright.
Unfortunately, the father of her child would pass away just a week before the date of this incident we're reporting on. It was hard on her when he died. She was still grieving, posting about them online.
Show us a video when you was depressed and sad, but no one knew.
But just 1 week after he passed, Asia got into a fight with 19-year-old Jania Hendricks over a man. They decided to meet and fight it out.
Him backwards with this same button on. Then I'm finna beat your ass in. I'm a mama, I'm gonna ride your baby daddy backwards with this same button. On God. We finna fight. Oh, you just said that, bitch. We don't got no weapons.
This is a video of her and her friends leading up to the fight. She was hyped up and was ready for the fight.
So I'm on live. Who gonna get themselves hurt? Let me delay. Hold on. My son on nigga. How you muted? From who? I don't know about this whole. Pop your phone up, Poppy. Man, this boy a fool. This boy is a fool. This boy is a fool.
You gotta turn it off because my connection's going slow.
Oh yeah, it ain't no service out here.
Oh, it ain't.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you
Press
that.
finish.
It ain't no service out here.
Miss, help me, please. Where y'all at? Oh, they brothers on.
Yes, and he's.
I'm talking about the,
I said,
just started this?
yes, and I ain't put no camera.
Oh, okay. What am I? Cause we right here. Cause we in the line. Cause we'll see what's wrong. Y'all don't do nothing. We'll see what happens. Said that was.
So y'all people love bullshit and drama. You got some voice.
Yeah, I got my forces on. I got my forces on. I'm finna bob and weave out here with a big ass with her feet. I just one don't know why she's so nervous. Fuck what my man saying. Yeah, and my nigga say I'm perfect. Driana.
It ain't my fault that I put belly.
Driana, got herpes, man. You need to come on. You need to reveal yourself. Driana. Janaya. Driana and Janaya. Where y'all at, man? I'm out here. You said y'all was looking for me.
Here I go. Yeah, here I go. Let's see. Yeah.
Man, get this phone. You need to start doing it, boy.
Here I go. Tell them house. Here I go. I'm ready to get us some coochie. I'm ready to get us some coochie. Boochie. Say I'm gonna pull up and rescue. Hey, can you pull up and rescue us? Hey, you done found your sister in that black. Hey, pull up and rescue us.
Driana, I'm ready to get her some coochie, girl. You need to bring that ass
Oh, that ass look like 2 babe. Nah, my best friend finna stump Janai after make her get some more braces. That's really see that's popping. What I was finna say,
When I say I can't wait till my baby jump fly on this baby birthday, you really try to play with it, right?
Janai, you done had your braces on 15 years. I done been out of school 12 years now. Dang, oh no, I have. I've been out of school too. 15 years. Y'all on here doing all this talking, but I literally just made you didn't cause shit. Yo, when Asia told you to follow your pop house, why when y'all get to my house, y'all turned off for? And y'all, so what that mean? Y'all scared of who?
Big poppin'. Yeah, they call me Big Mama. Put me in one of them houses, gonna be big drama.
Bitch. Y'all ass talking about on this. And nobody to talk about shit. I would beat your boyfriends up. Everybody should. Man, they know how I get. They ain't gotta do all that. What happened? Yeah, what happened?
Yo, what happened? You ain't make her get out of nowhere. They be kind of popping out. Y'all ass Shireen. Y'all ass be Shireen. Y'all should done on.
Asia was on Facebook Live while they were preparing for this anticipated fight. When they eventually met, they pounced on each other and began fighting.
Let her have on. Let her
Ah, this ain't no police. Hey, break that shit up.
They went back and forth with each other but were finally separated. Shortly after that, shots started ringing out from all directions right.
No, she finna pull off in her car. She finna pull off in her car. No! They just took that girl's car!
Hey, you hurry up, you. Hey! Hey!
Hey, don't touch her! Don't touch her!
Don't touch it, don't move, don't touch it, bro.
They killed my sister!
Ain't this shit!
After almost 160 shots fired, police arrived to find Asia shot in her back. She was unresponsive and pronounced dead.
Damn. But they pro, right? All them motherfucking bullets. They wasn't even no little guns.
Hell no, ain't nobody had no
Shit.
big
Everybody just be with a Draco. What they call them guns?
I don't know.
What them guns is? What them guns is, man? They be talking about them.
Tommy guns?
No, not them. No, the other them everybody be talking about. Not the sticks. No, man. Y'all know the gun the folk be talking about, man.
I don't know. They had more than one bullet. They had 200 bullets. No. They can't take no ass with her, but she beat that ass though.
Another person was found shot in the leg. He was taken to the hospital where he was treated. A lot of things had been damaged in the area: glass shattered, tires busted, bullet holes in apartments, and so much more.
A deadly shooting at a Birmingham apartment complex.
A 21-year-old woman shot to death after a fight broke out last night at the Monarch Ridge Apartments.
And many people were outside when this happened, and some even live streamed the fight and the shooting. Nobody at this point is in custody. We have live team coverage on this shooting for you and the history of the complex. Want to start off with WVTM 13's Lisa Crane live at the scene. Lisa, can you tell us what happened?
Well, I can tell you that witnesses are telling me today that hundreds of shots were fired here last night, and what we're seeing out here in the daylight certainly corroborates that. Take a look at just this one car, a bullet hole here in the trunk, another at the top of the trunk, one through the window, and then one on this other side next to the gas tank. The shooting happened after two women, one reportedly the victim, Asia Poole, got into a fist fight. And then right after that fist fight was broken up, that's when we heard the shots fired. Witnesses described what happened here last night as something like World War III. This Monarch Ridge apartment building bears the scars of what played out here Tuesday night. Hundreds of bullets went through the walls and windows into apartments, shattered car windows, and flattened tires. In the hail of gunfire, 21-year-old Asia Poole was shot and killed.
We're talking about a 22-year-old that has lost her life, cannot pray on anyone anymore, has left a 4-year-old to be fatherless and motherless.
Her neighbors didn't want us to show their faces or use their names in fear of retaliation, but they say what started as a fistfight between Poole and another woman ended in what they describe as an ambush.
It was like 4 or 5 cars. They were parked, like they was parked in different angles. Like it really last night, if you was out here, they had this whole other section towards us blocked in and shoot. Like it wasn't no way to get out of here. You didn't have no other choice but get down on the ground. Like.
The fight was being streamed live on social media and caught audio of the more than 3 minutes of gunfire that they say involved pistols and automatic weapons. This is a small part of what they heard.
It is alarming that the amount of people that were present and did not intervene in the fight to, keep the situation from happening. It is sad.
Witnesses say if anyone had intervened, they'd be dead as well.
A lot of people are afraid to get out and talk. A lot of people are afraid to get involved and do etc. because they are afraid of the youth now and with all the gun violence.
The police department was shocked with the carnage that had occurred at the place. They were desperate to arrest everybody involved. They were able to piece together what happened after looking at different videos. They were also able to realize who started shooting during the altercation.
A second person was also shot. They were taken to UAB hospital with injuries. Investigators say the victim's vehicle was then stolen. It was later found on Centerpoint Parkway. Sergeant Laquita Wade with BPD says it appears multiple people saw the shooting.
As a law enforcement officer, the Birmingham Police Department, it is somewhat frustrating that no one is doing anything to alleviate the situation. However, the video surveillance is helpful to aid us in this investigation.
They arrested Justin Jamond June Bug Hendricks, 20, Taylor Paper Route Tay McLeod, 22, and a 17-year-old male.
Live on your side, WBRC 6 News at 10 starts right now.
We have an update tonight on a story that horrified the community this week. Birmingham police have arrested 3 people as they investigate the shooting that killed a 21-year-old mother.
Your reporter James Giles covered the press conference about that shooting at the Monarch Ridge Apartments. He's live and on your side with the latest tonight. James.
Yeah, Steve, Brittany, I asked police what started the fight and shooting that killed Asia Poole, and they did not answer. But they did make it clear that these arrests may not be the last.
Janiyah Hendricks, her brother Justin Hendricks, and Taylor McLeod are all facing charges for Tuesday's shooting at Monarch Ridge Apartments in East Birmingham, where police say 168 shots were fired. I talked with Rankins Thursday, who told me the whole thing started from social media beef about a shared love interest. Authorities charged 19-year-old Janiyah Hendricks with theft of property, saying she stole Poole's car after fighting the woman just before the shooting. Police say they pieced together who did what thanks to cameras at the apartment complex and a Facebook live stream of the entire thing.
We'll continue to investigate until we can find everyone involved.
After the city of Birmingham sued Monarch Ridge over similar violence in 2021, the two sides reached a settlement that included an agreement linking the property's cameras to the real-time crime center. In a statement, the city attorney says her office is looking into next steps.
Janiyah Hendricks and Justin Hendricks are siblings. Justin Hendricks is also charged with conspiracy to commit murder in an unrelated murder-for-hire shooting that happened earlier that day. The wounded survivor, Asia's best friend, was also able to recover and tell his story.
Tragedy in Birmingham has left a 4-year-old little girl without both of her parents tonight. Police, or people rather close to the family, say the child's father died last week from natural causes. Her mother is one of the latest victims in the city of Birmingham to lose her life to gun violence.
Your reporter James Giles joins us live now from Birmingham after talking with friends of Asia Poole. And James, where did this whole thing start?
Well, Steve, Brittany, her best friend says it all started on social media, which all just seems so small now that this young mother has lost her life, according to that best friend who's also shot in Tuesday's apartment complex shooting.
My friend really lost her life.
Armed with crutches between his arms and a limp in his step from a bullet hole in his leg. Perhaps the largest hole bringing Demarion Rankins the most pain is the one in his heart.
My friend gone.
His best friend, 21-year-old Asia Poole, shot and killed Tuesday at Monarch Ridge Apartments. Police say the young mother died as a result of a fight involving another group of people. Rankin says it's a fight they didn't start, and he certainly didn't think would end with Poole's death.
We have some people pulling up ready to fight her. They got the fight. The girl took my best friend's car. Next minute you know, shots went off.
According to Rankins, at the root, a fight on social media over a shared love interest. But while Rankins will miss his best friend, her absence is being felt more at home.
That baby had a wonderful mama. Mama did not mind coming off nothing, spending nothing. Mama was nice, mama was sweet. Mama was mama.
A young life cut short by gun violence.
Does the drama seem small?
Yeah, the drama is very small. It's literally so little.
After all this, police were able to arrest a 4th and 5th suspect.
A 5th person is now charged in the death of Asia Poole. A 17-year-old is now facing a murder charge in connection to that shooting on Gallant Drive last week. A judge will determine if he'll be tried as an adult. 4 other people are facing charges in connection to Poole's death. Coria Woods, Justin Hendricks, and Taylor McLeod are being held without bond on murder charges. At last check, Justin's sister, Janiyah, is in jail on a $30,000 bond for auto theft, but more charges could be coming in the future.
Police eventually had a briefing about the whole incident.
So good evening. The Birmingham Police Department would like to provide an update to the shooting and homicide that occurred on Tuesday, August 20th at approximately 10 p.m. at the 2900 block of Gallant Drive. A physical altercation occurred between our homicide victim and another female. At some point, gunfire erupted and approximately 168 rounds were fired from multiple shooters. During the shooting, the homicide victim was shot and killed, and the male was injured by gunfire. Numerous vehicles and apartments were also damaged by gunfire. The Birmingham Police Department has arrested Justin Hendricks, black male, 20 years of age. He is charged with murder with no bond, and he's also charged with attempted murder with a $60,000 bond. We've also arrested Taylor McLeod, a black male, 22 years of age. He is charged with murder with no bond and also attempted murder with a $60,000 bond. Janiah Hendricks, black female, 19 years of age, is also charged with theft of property, first degree, and has a $30,000 bond. The Birmingham Police Department would like to thank the Mountain Brook Police Department for their assistance, as well as those who provided information to investigators to further this investigation. Thank you.
So how did Mountain Brook get involved in this?
They just had some information and played a pivotal role, I guess, if you will, without getting too much into the investigation.
So we know there's been a history of violence at this apartment complex. He told us now that their cameras that they had on property were not feeding into the real-time crime center. So what's assisted y'all in this investigation, and do you know the last time that these cameras were feeding to you all?
They never did feed to us. The cameras do work, and their footage is available, so we were able to access that to help further our investigation, but there again, they were supposed to be feeding into our real-time crime center.
Do you expect more people to be charged? I mean, how many people do you think were shooting that night, and do you expect more charges?
We do believe there were more shooting than just these two. This is an ongoing investigation, so we'll just see where that leads us.
Did y'all ever determine how many shots were fired?
Approximately 168.
The young woman who was arrested, is she the young woman who was fighting with the victim?
I don't have that information.
And we had a shootout in the College Hills neighborhood. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the ring camera footage. You know, it sounded like dozens and dozens of rounds fired. This was the same situation, over 150 rounds fired in this situation. How are you guys combating that? It seems like the lock switches are an issue. I know you guys are partnering with the ATF, but I mean, how can you stop these lock switches from getting into the hands of the wrong people?
That's a challenge. You know, they're just as prevalent as firearms. So it's a challenge. We've taken over 1,100 guns off the streets of Birmingham just this year. In previous years, we've taken over 2,000 guns off the street in those years as well. So our officers are working very hard every day to take illegal guns off the streets. We use our shot spotter data and other things. You know, we're prosecuting these individuals federally. We've also spoken with our state legislators about filing legislation to make lock switches illegal at the state level as well.
Can you speak to the reaction of Asia's family when they found out of this news of these arrests?
I'm sure they were happy, but it still doesn't bring back their loved one. And so, you know, we can never bring her back, unfortunately. But this is a step in the right direction to give them some sort of closure and let them know that law enforcement is working very hard to close not only this case, but all of our homicide cases.
Did you all use the social media streams to assist you in any of your investigation?
Yes.
Are there going to be any more arrests? There's a lot of people out there.
So what I can say is this is an ongoing investigation. This is just one phase of it. There's still more to be done, and so we'll continue to investigate until we can find everyone involved.
The mayor had said, you know, an all call on Facebook pretty much to the suspects, saying they can either turn themselves in or be found by law enforcement. Are you able to say which one they did? They turned themselves in to police?
No one turned themselves in. We physically went out and found them and arrested them.
I know that the two of them were taken into custody Wednesday night. Is that correct? Wednesday night. Was that a U.S. Marshal's arrest or a
that was Birmingham Police Department.
crime reduction? And then when was McLeod taken into custody?
I don't have that information.
Were all arrested in Birmingham, or were they arrested at other places?
I believe one may have been arrested outside the city of Birmingham.
Is the person who survived the shooting, is he a suspect in this?
No.
The female that was charged with stealing Asia Poole's car, the woman that she was fighting with, was there consideration of stiffer charges against her? Because she came to where Asia lived?
So what we do is we investigate, we present our findings to the district attorney. At that point in time, they determine what the appropriate charges will be. So that's up to them at that point in time. We just present our findings to them, and they determine what charges would be appropriate.
Asia was missed by her family. It was really heavy on her sister, who was very close to her.
My sister back there. Who my sister? My sister right there, on God. My sister always right there, on God. She, on my soul, my sister always right there. On my soul, on God, my sister never leave my side. On God, she don't.
In her Facebook post, you can see how much she meant to her. Her post reads, "I can't believe this, Asia. How you just going to leave me and Ria like that? It's always been us three from the time you told me you was pregnant. Man, all you did was laugh and lie. I will miss a lot out of you, I swear. My feelings and heart are hurting so bad. I am just wait for you to call me in the morning sending me pics of stank on the way to school. Never want for nothing. You made me her godmommy for a reason, and I will stand on all 10 about mine. I love you and watch over me and sugar. I just wish we had more time together. I know it was never in you or George plan to leave stank so early." Asia was missed by a lot of people. They went ahead to have a balloon release for her.
About 24 of her family and friends gathered wearing pink and with pink balloons, all to honor Asia Poole. She was killed in a hail of gunfire on August 20th after a fight turned into a shootout at the Monarch Ridge Apartments with more than 168 rounds fired. The 21-year-old also leaves behind a daughter. Her daughter was also there at that balloon release. And as the group, which included her father and her sister, gathered at the balloon release to remember her, her best friends described what they'll miss.
She was a great mother, a great friend. It was definitely a shock to everybody about her death. It was definitely very unexpected.
She was a great mother, and it wasn't nothing that she wouldn't do for her baby. And we said she had to go so soon. She definitely had potential, and she was definitely going to be something great in life.
Unfortunately, in all of this, it is the 4-year-old child who lost everything. She lost her father and mother in the same week. We do hope she gets the best care she can get after all this. Nothing can ever be like a mother's love. Our sincere condolences to the friends and families of Asia Poole. We hope those behind her death are brought to justice, even though the defense lawyer claims it was self-defense and he is very sure no one will be found guilty of murder. We do hope her gentle soul continue to rest in peace. Stay safe out there, and we shall see you guys in the next video.